What's going on, guys? This is Brian with Team Noble Plays, and I have another deck profile for you called the Noble Knights. It's not complete because the extra deck for what I want is still missing one of the Isoldes. I've got one. I'll only run two. I very rarely ever go into her, but she's not even what is making the deck really good right now. It's the glory of the Noble Knights, or whatever, the quick play that just came out. So let me get right into it. Monster lineup, we have 3 Madrats. Everybody knows what Madrat does. He's the special summon from the deck. He turns into a dark level 5 once you equip him with an equipped spell card. So he brings out your boars, and then that's how you start to go into your plays. So 3 Madrats, because he is the main big guy of the deck. You want to get him out as fast as humanly possible. Then from there, I run 2 boars. Running any more than 2, it just clogs and it's very bricky. So the most I would want to run this card at is at 2. But he's the one that searches for your equipped spells. And this is him, and the Madrat is how you make your plays happen. And my build, I'll explain later exactly how it does. I played a little bit different, but it's just as fun for all you old school Noble Knight players. Then I have 2 Noble Knight brothers. I didn't want to run 3 because I saw absolutely no need for it. Really, I don't even need to run 2. I just have it there. I very rarely ever use the second one. I'll usually use the first one, and that's all I'll really need, because you just sit with one big beater on the field, and I'll explain how I do that. 2 Dristan. I actually do use this effect quite often. I know a lot of people don't, but I happen to like it. So this is what my personal build. And again, if you guys think of anything different, definitely leave a comment down below. But yeah, 2 Noble Knight Dristan. Then again, to speed up the deck, the Merlins, I get that it wastes your normal summon, but really what you're going to do is normal summon Tribute and Special Madrat, and then go off with your plays. And that's what Merlin's for. I don't need 3, so I don't run 3. 2 is all you need. Then from there, I've got the 2 Guinevere. I really like her at 2. I don't need her at 2, but I really like her at 2, so I'm running 2. Then I run the 1 Gawain, and that again is just to make your XYZ plays go off, or even your Isolde, which really isn't needed that much. If you can consistently make her and Artorigus or one of them, then you're good, but Artorigus is going to be your main play, and that's why Gawain is good, because your boars and your Madrat are both normal light monsters when they're on the field, so that's awesome. And the last monster in the lineup is Denko Sekka. Denko Sekka is not really needed. It would be more of a side deck card, but I just had one spot I needed to fill and couldn't really think of anything, so I was like Denko. Because there's not really hardly any traps in the deck. There's 2 traps, so it doesn't bother me at all. And it can keep my opponent from activating their back row. So it's definitely, so far, she's proved immensely helpful. Then we're going to go right into the spells, all the equipped spells. I'm running double of Excalibur, double Noble Arms of Destiny. And these are all the, generic, regular stuff that you would run in any Noble Knight deck, or else it's not really a Noble Knight deck. Double Caliburn. Double Gallatin. And this one I do run only one Arfir D tier, or however you call it. I only run one of it because I don't need it that often. So that was the one that I only run one of. All the other ones 2 of. And then I run 2 of the new equip spell card that came out in the Extreme Forces, which is the Power of the Guardians. So far, I really like it because it turns your monster into a big old beat stick. And you can easily get over like towers and stuff with it, so it's really cool. And it also protects your monster, so it's like having another Destiny, so it's pretty nice. And then and this is my favorite equipped spell card in the deck, Magicalized Duston Mop. The reason I like this is because you can abuse it with Glory, and I'll show you the glories here in a second, which is the new quick play spell, which equips 1 Noble Knight monster you control with an equipped spell card from the deck. So literally any equipped spell card, which is really good for this. And this makes it to where your monster can't be tributed or used as fusion, synchro, or XYZ material for a summon. So you give it to your rank 4 or your rank 5, and they can't be kaiju'd. So this is honestly what makes the deck really good right now. And then this actually is what really makes the deck good. The Magicalized Dust on Mop is great, but I run triple of the glory of the Noble Knights because the ability to equip and equip spell cards straight from the deck is broken. This really fixed bricky hands, and it definitely opens up your plays. So I run 3 because I want to see it. Then from there, I run 2 of the field spell. Not that I really need it that often. I like being able to have the options. Because you have so much going to the grave, it just opens up a lot of plays. And if at all you have the 12 cards in grave or whatever, you can draw 1 card. So that's just a little bit of draw power. Not that you'd really need it. Then 1 last chapter of the Noble Knights. The one I run 1 of it. 1 Swords at Dawn, which is another good quick play. Then I run triple Twin Twisters for the opponent's back row, so I can pop their back row before I start to go off or something like that. So this card is actually pretty good in here. And then 1 Rhoda to search out the Madrot or whatever I need to go off. And that's it for spells. Then going into traps, 2 traps. Solemn Strike. I was going to go Warning and Strike, and then I thought with this upcoming format and the way this is it's going right now, I figured the strikes would probably be better just before monster effects. So that's why I'm doing that. And that's it for the main deck. And an extra deck, again, it's not like complete. I just have the generic stuff that you would run in the Noble Knight extra deck. So really, it's after what I show you is completely open. You can run whatever the heck you want, however you want to run it, however version you want to do it, doesn't matter. Me personally, though, I am going to be running 2 of her. But for now, I have 1 of the Isolde. She's pretty good. She searches. She sends you equip spells. She's pretty decent. She's a link too, so she's not incredibly hard to get out. Just really, for me, it was the glory of the Noble Knights, which is what really changed the deck and made it playable in this format. Then I run 2 of the Artorigus, the rank 4. Just to have my options open. Really, I'll only ever go into 1 of him and then 1 of the rank 5. Or I'll rank him up. So I do run 2 of him, and I never ever see the second one. So far, I've been doing really good with the deck, and so that's why I'm showing you the build now. And then 2 of the Sacred Noble Knight, 2 of him, just to round off what I use in the extra deck, and that's it. After that, I'd run generic rank 4s, generic link monsters, and call it a day. I'd probably run a Proxy, Link Spider, I'm sorry, not Link Spider. Decode and Proxy, maybe Firewall, I don't know. And then rank 4s, 101 Castel, just the generic stuff to get over problem monsters. And that's it for the Noble Knight deck, guys. And so if you liked the deck, please make sure you give me a like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below and let me know what you thought and what you would change. Other than that, thank you for watching, and catch you guys later.